I wanted to put together a little tutorial on how to do like some low poly 3D stuff in Illustrator. And this is not like any official process or anything, but it's something that I've been doing for a while and I think it looks cool, and I just wanted to share it with people. So what I'm going to do is just working with the grays right now, so use a lot of grays and just like start with a mid-tone. What I want to do is take this 3D render and just simplify it, like strip it down. So instead of going to the 3D program and changing it and fixing it or whatever, I'm just going to try to do it all in Illustrator. And actually it might be hard to do gray on gray, so I will just change it here and show you some different kind of technique things. So what we're going to be doing is just making one square, and this is going to be like our basis for everything. And what I do is duplicate it, and I go over until it snaps over to here. And this is where I would make one side a little bit darker. So you can do this with the color guide. There's different plugins and stuff you can do it with. You can do it with this. HSB is good. I don't like HSB too much because it starts to desaturate your colors, it looks like. The color guide does a decent job though. So again, I'm just going to make one dark, and these can all be changed later on. So there's nothing to really worry about. And then I will, I'm going to group this for now. Okay, and so what I use is my tablet. I use it a lot. And Shift R, you get this tool called the warp tool. And if you start pulling this, you can see that this is just like making a mess out of our edges. So undo that, but you can double click all Illustrator tools, and in here just turn off detail and turn off simplify. And that means it won't add information and it won't take any away. And then what I do is just go and like smudge that shit around, I guess. Smudge it around until you get like your basic shape. And so this is like an underlying chunk of this truck. So it doesn't have to be perfect, and you just get something in there, and you can lower the opacity. Boom, just like that. Okay, that's good. And this truck is a little different. It's not the best example because we're kind of looking at it straight on. But I use this all the freaking time now to do all of my stuff. So instead of having a cylinder here, let's just make a very, very simple like octagon or hexagon or something like that. So what I'm going to do is do one shape, two shape, three shape, and that will be good. The highest will be the brightest. This one will be the middle, go to middle. There you go. And I group it so it always like connects to the proper edge. And I do this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes the crappier something is, the better it looks. There you go, just like this. And that's pretty good. That's not too bad. And then you can like come in here, you got your polygon tool. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 4, and then plus 3 more is 7. So I'm gonna drag out this and do one more. And I'm just gonna roughly put this here. But since you got your little snapping gizmo turned on up here in view, smart guides, that's what I'm using. And you just like snap this stuff to these edges. And then you ungroup that, you grab that new piece and you group that all together. And this one, then you press A, use your direct selection to get something similar, like to get a new shape selected. Might just go for this. So just like that, we've got that done. We could do a wheel the exact same way. You know what you can do? You could just take this wheel, copy it over and then use your direct selection again, and you have pretty much a wheel right there. I don't know why you can't preview or permanently enable preview, but whatever. Anyways, so this is a really, really awesome way, and this is not the best for sure. You'd have to change the perspective and the dimensions, but utilizing a tablet and utilizing this technique, you can make some like really, really cool low poly stuff, I would say. Let's continue this wheel. So this is a group, so I can move it all together, but if you do A, you have to select out a lot. Select it, Control Shift V to paste it in place, and then I'm just gonna shrink this down, and I'm gonna make it a lighter color, and select out, and you can see that's not added. So usually I just ungroup everything by selecting the group and the object, and then I just group it again. But up here we can do edit colors, and I'm not the best at the recoloring artwork, but I know that we want the wheel to be darker. Oops. Edit colors, recolor artwork. You just want to get everything locked, and that wasn't locked. Not randomly. I don't know, this is annoying. Click in here. Link harmony colors, is that right? There we go. And I want to desaturate this wheel. Okay. Cool thing about that, look, we got one wheel, we got two wheels. These colors are hideous. So I usually make a square because I want it to be a square. And then I do one up, and we're gonna see the bottom of it a little bit, it looks like. And then I do one down. And I'll make this a little bit darker. Come on. I'm not happy with these color guide things. They're kind of shitty, to be honest. Okay, and this is going to do this right here. All right, and this looks goofy, but we have all the information we need now, and we can just like work on looking through it. That's good. Let's say we want to put these ribs on this thing. I'm just going to move it down. Sometimes I take the object from where it is, and I just hold shift and move it down. Alright, going pretty fast. No, it won't do any Optimus Prime things. That would be kind of cool, but recolor artwork, I don't like this. I want to change it to like a green or something. Coming in here, locking it, and that's a hideous green. Oh, I'm changing the value of it. That's why. You can go forever with detail, of course.